Great evening, everyone. I don't know if this is gonna make it worse or better, but made the video about people having mental illness should get screened before they go to college. I agree with that. I have mental illness. I deal with it. When I was a teenager, I was prescribed antidepressants. I quit taking them as soon as I found cannabis. Cannabis made me feel way better, helped me sleep, just all around way better. So I don't know what drugs they're putting in the antidepressants, but it's usually like tryptamine and a psychedelic, maybe some amphetamines. It's always some kind of drug that the brain gets dependent on. People, they say, oh, it's an imbalance in the brain. I think it's just the neural pathways in the brain aren't developed properly, and you could easily heal all the neural pathways in your brain with cannabis and natural medicine. There's plenty of natural medicines. Folic acid comes from, you can find it in nature, I'm sure in rye bread or something like that. But they make medicines, or they make medicines full of drugs, fillers, chemicals. The ingredients are listed on these drugs that you guys call medicine, and that's what I'm saying. Like, we should switch our whole medical system. When you call chemotherapy medicine, and you look at the origins of chemotherapy, mustard gas, you tweak one molecule of mustard gas, and that was the original version of chemotherapy. So, I think people need to learn proper medicine, and like the Strengthen program through DARPA. When I was at the VA, I was telling them years ago in 2019. So you guys should be using cannabis and psilocybin to fix mental illness, especially with the veterans, especially with all the PTSD in the veteran community. No one wants to deal with that. No one wants to talk about it. But I know cannabis and healing, proper healing, meditation, exercise, changing your diet, psilocybin, reducing sugar intake, all the dopamine pleasures that we get, and the drugs that we use to mask and cover our symptoms should be addressed properly with natural ways of medicine, especially like grounding and getting vitamin D from the sun. That's the best way to get a natural serotonin boost. So, yeah, I think everyone should be evaluated, and then they should be treated properly. You shouldn't, especially with the people who think that men can become women. That's a horrible disease. I wouldn't wish that upon anyone. If my children ever thought that could happen, I would cure them. You know, ain't no way that would happen in my family. But I don't know. I think we need proper medicine and proper leaders and proper education. Then none of this would happen. Have a wonderful day.